Chapter 2. Under heaven, all can see beauty as beauty, only because there is ugliness. All can know good as good, only because there is evil. Therefore, having and not having arise together. Difficult and easy complement each other. Long and short contrast each other. High and low rest upon each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. Front and back follow one another. Therefore the sage goes about doing nothing, teaching no talking. The 10,000 things rise and fall without cease, creating yet not possessing, working yet not taking credit. Work is done, then forgotten, therefore it lasts forever. This book is incredibly beautiful and prescient, insightful. The man who wrote this book, he could feel things. He could feel and understand with his feelings profound things. Under heaven, all can see beauty as beauty, only because there is ugliness. All can know good as good, only because there is evil. Under heaven means universally. All can see beauty as beauty. Beauty as beauty. You can see something but not understand it. To understand it, you have to contrast it. That is how our intelligence functions. Our intelligence, all intelligence, functions like that. In the outer world, in the manifest world, things are very coarse here. There's disco music, car crashes, planes taking off. It's loud and noisy. It's obvious, it's manifest. It's spread out before us. But it is true that it has become overwhelming for human beings, and so they don't feel so much as they once did. They have become insulated. Nevertheless, the structure of this world contrasts one against the other. Everything that arises here arises from the source, but because it's a low plane, it's a low place to exist, things decay rapidly. They do not last. The entropy takes them very quickly, and they become a loss to the source. As they decay, they move so far from the source that there is no real connection. That's why he calls them the 10,000 things. They could be anything. They have drifted too far away. But in the development of intelligence, if we are wishing to become intelligent creatures, if we wish to become the sage, because the book is about becoming the sage, we are already one of the 10,000 things, drifting away further and further from the source of the river. We're almost at the ocean, and if we are washed into the ocean, we will be lost forever, too far away. But to become the sage, to understand things, not just to see things, but to understand them. All can see beauty as beauty, to see what it really is, to be able to identify the difference between things, to discriminate at a very high level, like a surgeon. There are 10 people waiting in the departure lounge. You sit there and you look at one by one by one by one, and you can feel the difference between these people. One is a passive person, one is an active person. One is intellectual, one is physical. You discriminate. This is the sage. The sage is he who can discriminate at a very fine level. This next section begins at the source, and line by line it shows more and more the integration of the opposites. The first line, therefore having and not having arise together. Arise. They arise together. He doesn't indicate their relationship yet. Next line, difficult and easy complement each other. Some relationship. Long and short contrast each other. And now high and low rest upon each other. They rest upon each other. They need each other. Voice and sound harmonize each other. They create harmony. The teacher and the student create the teaching together. The teacher and the student create a teaching. A teaching. A teaching is a transmission, a communication, a reception. It comes from both sides. You cannot have a teaching without a teacher and a student. You cannot have love without a man and a woman. Front and back follow one another. That line seems slightly out of place there. Front and back follow one another. It is a different way to convey that we are a collection, that we have the same origin, and if we wish to understand, then we can see the correct relation. When he says high and low rest upon each other, they only rest upon each other if they are in the right place. If you want to build a house, you put the high on top of the low. So the relationship is for those who want to create things. Every creation has a structure. There's a basement, ground floor, first floor, second floor. He who teaches must be he who knows, and not the other way around, or there will be disaster.